Are you looking for your listings activity report? Let me show you a couple of easy ways to get there. The first way is by using the quick launch bar to search for the property address or MLS number and clicking into the detail report. Once you're on this page, on the left side under the pinned map location, click the drop-down arrow and you should see the listing activity option in the drop-down. Another way that you can get to the listing activity report is by going to the change listing page as if you were going to change the listing status. On this page, you will see activity is one of the tabs along the top. Click there to get to the report. Now, let's talk about what this report is telling us. So first, it gives us the property information. Then it tells us where people are viewing this listing, either inside of Flex, through an email sent from Flex, a client searched for the property on their own in their portal, or through one of Flex's IDX tools. If you want more information on this, hover this eye icon here, and it gives you a brief description. Then it tells us how people rate this listing. So it tells us how many times this was recommended by an agent to their client, how many times this was saved by a client, how many times this was hidden by a client, and how many times an agent hid this property for their client. Here, it tells us the actions people took on this listing. Either they shared it, had a showing request, they contacted their agent, they had showing feedback, open house feedback, or sent a general message about it. Next, we're looking at people who saved this listing also saved, which if someone had recently saved this listing, it would also give you a list of the other properties that were saved alongside it. You can think of that kind of as your competition. And similar can be said about people who viewed this listing also viewed. So this is a list of properties that people who saw this listing also checked out these listings. Again, it gives you a good idea of the competition. If you want to set you and or your client up to automatically receive the listing activity report, you can do so by scrolling to the bottom and clicking Auto Emails. Select your contact that you want to receive and tell Flex how frequent, whether weekly or monthly, and what day of the month. If you also want a copy, don't forget to click CC Me and then save to put that into effect. I hope you found today's video helpful. If you did, give it a like. Also, check out the rest of the Main Listings YouTube channel for even more videos like this one.